everyone, welcome back once again to another amazing episode of Nayma Fathin's blog. First of all, thank you guys for clicking onto this video. You have been very brave. Please show some support by subscribing to our channel and liking our videos. So, I hope you all you guys are doing well. Today I'm here standing in front of you to share some piece of information that I know about geography. And it's time zones. Yay, time zones. I hope you all have, I'm wondering that you guys, I think most probably you guys have heard about time zones, right? Time, that's another thing. Time is really important for us. It's really precious and every second is precious. So we try our best not to waste it. So I'll just give you some tips not to waste it, okay? When you're out of the country. That we'll just get back to that. So moving on. Devices that we use to measure time. Let's peep into the history once to look what our ancestors used to measure time. Let's see. They have used sundials, water clocks, the shadow of the sun, etc. to determine time. Well, now time has changed, and we human beings in the modern world, we use clocks, watches, our mobile phones, etc. to determine time. We have evolved. So, you know that there are 24 longitudes in our Earth, okay? So what are longitudes, okay? Longitudes is a measurement from east to west of the prime meridian. Prime meridian, we'll get back to that, don't worry. Longitude is measured by imaginary lines that run around the Earth vertically and meet at the north and south poles. These lines are known as meridians. So going back to these prime meridian. What is this prime meridian? Okay, this prime meridian is the imaginary line which runs through the Greenwich city of England, and this is 0 degrees, and this is as a reference point for us. Okay, and these time zones, these are just, I told you, they are geographical globe division of 15 degree, each starting at Greenwich in England, created to help people know what time is it now in another part of the world, okay? It is convenient for areas in close commercial or other communication to keep the same time, so that the time zones tend to follow the boundaries of countries and their subdivisions. So, we have heard about time zones, but do you know why we have them? To better understand this question, I will, give you some concepts that we already know, but now when I'm probably talking of it, you'll just, so it's that what it was for. You'll feel like that. So don't worry, I'll just go through it. We, of course, live on the Earth, and the Earth spins on an axis. Every 24 hours, the Earth makes a complete rotation, and we call it a day. The sun shines light on the Earth. As the Earth spins, some part of the Earth receive sunlight while others are dark. This gives us night and day. From your location on the Earth, you see the sunrise when Earth rotates into sunlight. When you rotate out of the sunlight, you see the sunset. So as you all probably know, the Earth rotates from west to east, and the sunrise and the sunset is first experienced on the west, on Western countries. That is, the countries that lie on the Western Hemisphere. Okay, so why do we need time zones? Okay, imagine, I told you, why do we need time zones? Because if you have a public exam or something, and we need common time for all people to understand. If it was a different time, it would be really confusing. So that's what we use time zones. Okay, and we have 24 longitudes. So if we only had one time zone on Earth, what would it be? So it's at noon. In one part of the world, it might be nice and sunny on where maybe I live. But in another part of the world, it will be completely dark at the exact same time. So it will be really confusing. So that's why we all agree on a time, which is referred to as the GMT, the Greenwich Meridian Time. So we know that it actually takes exactly 24 hours for our Earth to complete one rotation. That is, it takes 24 hours to complete 360 degree. Well, how much it takes for 1 hour? How much degree can our Earth take during 1 hour? So for that, we need to divide 360 divided by 2 hours. So Johannesburg, when from the prime meridian, when we go eastwards, the time is actually ahead of the GMT, and when we go westwards, it actually is behind of the GMT. It's because of the movement of the Earth, the rotation of the Earth from the west to east, as I told you before. And in any part of the world, if the sun is right above the head, is right on the middle of that, it's just right top of it, the sun's light is right on top of it, the sun is just top of our head, we call it mid-noon, don't we? So when London is at mid-noon, that's 12 p.m. at noon. On eastern countries, it will be ahead of 1 hour, because 15 degrees, so 1 hour, and it will be behind in the western countries. So let's take an example. Let's take Johannesburg. So Johannesburg lies 30 degrees east. Okay, so there is a short form, a short tip that I would like to give you personally from my end. That is actually, you have to just subtract. You have to just multiply 30 degree into 4, because it actually takes 1 degree takes 4 minutes. So 30 degree, we just multiply 30 into 4, and 30 into 4, you get 120 minutes. 120 minutes, when you convert it into hour, 120 divided by 60, you have 2 hours. So Johannesburg is 2 hours ahead of London. That means it will be 12 p.m. when London is 2 p.m. when London is just 12 p.m. Let's take another country. Let's a country or a state or whatever. Let's go Sydney, Australia. Wow. Okay, Sydney, Australia lies 150 degrees east of GMT. That is Greenwich. Okay, so let's see what time will be. So it actually is 10 hours ahead of London. And we have to just add 12 plus 10, you'll get 22. So it's 22 in Sydney. And if you want to convert it into our 12-hour format, PM, it will. That's it, folks. I hope this topic is really clear for you. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please let us know how the video was, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't yet, and see our previous videos, and be sure to like to this video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much. Bye.